Oh Lord! Welcome back to another episode of Useless Wooden Toy Banter. I am your host, Lord DeAndre, on behalf of X Skate YouTube channel. And today, man, we got a lot of crazy ass topics to go over. I ain't gonna lie, from the Olympics. We're gonna speak about the Braille shit. Unfortunately, we're gonna talk about Braille just a little bit though, nothing too crazy. Unfortunately, we gotta talk about some allegations that's been placed upon one of skateboarding's legends. Also, one of this generation skateboarding's legends. Had some crazy allegations. We're gonna have to speak about all that too, man. We got a couple of other things to talk about. First and foremost, though, before we get started, this part of my video is for everybody that don't live in California. Like, cause if you live in California, you're not gonna relate to this. But what I want to fucking know is who the fuck hires meteorologists, the weathermen that predict the weather, that give us the forecast every day to let us know if it's gonna fucking rain or not. Who the fuck hires these people? Can anybody be this? Because I found out these motherfuckers make like 80 to 90K a year on average. Yes, the meteorologists, the motherfuckers that always get the weather wrong, these niggas get paid 80, 90K a year. Twin, every fucking day. I'm finna cry thinking about this shit. Every fucking day, I just want to go skateboard. Why the fuck it be raining as soon as I step out the door though? Like, I look outside in the morning, I be like, okay, it's sunny than a bitch. I be like, ain't no chance of rain. Then I even check the weather just to be double sure. I check my weather app. Sun for every hour of the day. I'm like, bet. So I might wait a little later on in the day to go skate. I'm gonna wait till about 6, 7 p.m. when it start to cool down. Man, tell me why randomly at 5 p.m. every motherfucking goddamn day, I start hearing thunder rumbling. I'm thinking in my stomach because I'm bad about just not eating and shit at certain times of the day. So maybe I look down, I'm like, nah, that ain't me shit. Look out the door. It just instantly start getting dark. Big ass clouds and shit show up. Then I check the weather again, and it's fucking raining. What the fuck? And then Georgia only has one indoor skate park. Only one. The Village Skate Park ATL. I did a vlog at their old facility recently. Well, not recently, but it's on my channel. It ain't too old. I'm gonna do an updated one and not too long. But that's the only indoor park. So like when it be raining, motherfuckers that don't stay in the city, like me, I don't stay in Atlanta. I'm a whole hour and some change away from that bitch. So like we just gotta suffer in the crib. Like, y'all needed somebody, whoever knows how to get in touch with the weather people, man, get me in touch with them, because I need a job as a fucking meteorologist. You ain't got to do the job right anyway. Shit fucking crazy. I fucking hate the rain, bro. That's the weakest shit. For the people that stay in Cali, y'all just don't understand, bro. Y'all will never understand this fucking struggle, bro. It's a real struggle. I ain't want to spend too much time on it, but I just had to speak on it, because God fucking damn, bro. Shit be pissing me off. We literally have, I be bringing my blower now. I bring my blower in the trunk every day when I go to skate, because I know it's going to be puddles and shit. And my partner JR, them, they always be having squeegees and shit. So we be having to literally go to work before we can go hit the park some days, because it be done rained in the middle of the fucking day. It's literally rained every day for like 3 weeks. Let me stop though. I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad thinking about it. Let's go to a much more happy time in skateboarding, man. The Olympics has just passed. I ain't watch it yet. I have not watched the broadcast. I didn't even know how the fuck I could watch it until yesterday. I had to ask JR. He told me I could watch it on Peacock. So I will be watching the full thing tonight on Peacock. But this nigga Yuto, like, I did not expect him to win, bro. Honestly, bro, like, my first thought was Yuto already won last year. And we know he said not too long ago that he had got into like partying a lot and shit after he got so famous in skateboarding and shit. He started partying and drinking a lot more and stuff. So honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking that I didn't think that his skills wasn't gonna be as sharp. I just didn't think that he was gonna really care. You feel me? I didn't think he was gonna skate like he cared that much, like he cared to win. But I'm guessing this nigga skated like a fucking champ. Honestly, he had to come back out with gold again. I was kind of rooting for Aurelian. Once I found out that Aurelian Giroux was in there, I was like, yeah, he need a win, because it was in his hometown. You feel me? Like, that would have been fire, because last time when Yuto won, you know, it was in his home place too. So yeah, when my boy told me that Aurelian was in there, I was kind of rooting for him. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. But then when I found out that the Ja and fucking Jagger was there, I was like, okay, yeah, that's gonna be something good to see too, because Jagger is a contest demon. He's a contest demon. I think they be snubbing him a little bit though, cause like Twin would do like 20 tricks in his run versus everybody else's like 10 tricks in their run, and he'll get like the same score even though he did like twice the work. You feel me? Like, I don't know, but I fuck with Jagger. I don't fuck with him as much as Nigel though. Nigel is that guy. You feel me? Nigel is definitely that motherfucking guy. Unfortunately, he got bronze though. you know, you win some, you lose some. It just did what it is. You know, he couldn't pull it together, I guess. But we finna watch a little bit of these highlights.
Oh, wow. Never mind.
Congratulations to Yuto for winning that shit again. That's crazy. That nigga done made history. 2 times gold medalist. That nigga Ricky Glazer, I just thought about this. Ricky Glazer or Glazer, however you said. That nigga had bought tickets to the damn Olympics and he bought some fake ass tickets. That nigga got scammed. That shit crazy. I seen that shit on his on his Instagram. I feel bad for that boy. I should be doing some content with him real soon though. So I fuck with Ricky. Y'all should be seeing that coming real soon. I will be in LA again next week. So any of the viewers, if y'all tuning in, if y'all hearing this, y'all want to link up with me, I'll be out there. Just hit me up on Instagram or something. We can sesh, whatever. It don't really matter. I'm just down there to do what I did last time, just network and have fun. But anyway, shout out to Yuto once again. I feel like it was something else that I wanted to say about the Olympics. What the fuck else was it that I wanted to say about the Olympics, bro? I feel like there was more shit. Oh yeah, a lot of people was pissed off on Instagram. I was seeing a lot of posts and shit. Motherfuckers still tripping about they just still tripping about Olympic skateboarding, like as if that's not. They trying to make it seem like skateboarding is not a sport, basically, and there's no way that you can quantify skateboarding. You know, you can't just score it. You can't put a number on tricks and shit like that. People still having this like age-old debate saying that basically they're agreeing with like what T-Funk said in that old interview. T-Funk said, I don't want to misquote him. In Olympics. He said something about, here it goes right here. Just listen to what he said.
What do you think about skateboarding in the Olympics?
It's not natural. I personally don't think it would be cool. Because that's not what skating is. Skating is...
I fuck with T-Funk, but he look like an old mama or something right here. He look like somebody mama for real. That's crazy.
Skating is an expression of yourself, you know? You can't just like put points on that. So many skaters are different in every way, and you can't like just be like, oh, that's 10 points. Like, it doesn't work like.
Bro literally looks younger now. I can't get over that. What the fuck?
That, like, you could do a kickflip on flat ground, and if it's like stylish, like it'll go way further than some sketchy fucking tray flip nose blunt on a flat bar, you know, like. I don't know. I feel like skateboarding is more art than it is a sport.
Yeah, the age-old debate that skateboarding is more of an art than a sport. I think I touched on this in an older video, but skateboarding is equally as much of an art as it is a sport. It is still a sport, though, because competition has been around since the beginning of skateboarding. Literally, the Olympics is just a very big mainstream competition that skateboarding has now entered. Skateboarding being a sport is nothing new. Freestyle skateboarding. Before there was ever even street skateboarding, before street skateboarding was really a thing, freestyle skateboarding held competitions all the time, bro. Like before the thing that we did even transpired, there was competitiveness in skateboarding. People was quantifying skateboarding back then, judging it, putting points on it. That shit ain't nothing new. Motherfuckers ass be just trying to find shit to like gripe and complain about. Like skateboarding, it could all be a perfect world if y'all just shut the fuck up and just do what you do. You get what I'm saying? Like if you don't like the competitive side of it, don't compete in it. Don't support it if you don't like it. Don't post about it. Don't share it. All you doing when you complain about it is just sharing it on the internet, and the algorithm is gonna pick up that this is trending right now because a lot of people are talking about it, whether it's positive or good. That's being said, the algorithms on social media are gonna find they're gonna find that people are talking about it and keep promoting it even more. So at the end of the day, all you doing is furthering this shit. You making it more and more popular. Get what I'm saying? If you don't like that shit, it is what it is. I don't like competing either. I like doing little like open jam contests, shit like that, formats like that. I enjoy doing that. But like as far as like contests with runs, I don't like doing that because it just don't feel right to me. That's just not the type of skateboarder that I am. But I understand why a lot of people do it. A lot of people can compete in those situations. I just personally can't. I fuck with contest skateboarding though. Like as you see, I was judging in the not SLS, but the YSL, the last YSL. I was really judging in it, bro. So like, of course, I support competitive skateboarding. Everything can be competitive if you want it to be. It don't matter what the fuck it is. You can do competitive drawing if you wanted to. You can do fucking competitive whatever the fuck, it don't matter. But if you want to quantify it and put numbers and points on it, do that. That's just a way. That's a different way to express yourself. You understand me? So that's all I got to say about that. Anyway, this guy, this happy-go-lucky looking dude, he didn't feel too happy at the Olympics. He was saying, and for those of y'all that don't know, they call this man, his name is like Giancarlos, what they call him, Janka or Junka, some shit like that. Giancarlos Gonzalez is his name. And yeah, at the Olympics, he placed fucking last though. He was at the bottom of the leaderboard or whatever. I don't know if it was dead last, but yeah, he was definitely towards the bottom. But he was trying to trick on a rail or some shit. I didn't see it, I just heard about it, but he was trying to trick on a rail or something, and apparently he told one of the cameramen to move prior to him trying to trick because he didn't want to hit the dude. And when he did the trick, he fell like and kind of ate shit. And he was already kind of like blowed at the time anyway, because apparently he had done already fell and kind of hurt himself a little bit. So he fell and he was mad that the cameraman was in the way, so he fucking threw up the middle finger at the camera. He threw up a big fucking middle finger at the camera, and a lot of people was like, I don't know, I guess he thought people was gonna trip about it, so he issued an apology on Instagram, which I'm not gonna read because it sounds like some whole shit. Don't nobody really care. The skateboarders don't care, I guess. Maybe it was a good thing to apologize to the Olympics and World Skate and all that type of shit. Maybe that was a good move, apologizing to them and all the viewers and kids at home. But the skateboarding community, nigga, we fuck with you, nigga. You good in my book, twin. You good in my book. Hey, any nigga that's willing to throw that big middle finger up at the establishments and show what you really standing on, like that you really standing on business, you feel me? You really just expressing your true thoughts and opinions. You not sugarcoating it. And in the heat of the moment on TV, like, man, nigga, I fuck with you. You good in my book, twin. You ain't gotta apologize, twin. We feel you. We feel you. Fuck that shit. But hey, now we gotta get to a little bit more serious of a topic. Chris Cobra Cole, man. Chris Cobra Cole. I think the reason they call him Cobra is because he turned out to be a snake in the end. A snake that struck an innocent victim. Now I'm not just playing because this is a serious topic. If the allegations are true, but I'm not saying that he did these things because, you feel me, I'm not one to speculate. But if y'all don't already know, Chris Cole has some crazy allegations surrounding him and his ex-wife. What the fuck is her name? Christine Flanagan. Christine Flanagan is her name. She used to be known as Red because, now this is a crazy reason that she changed her name, right? He apparently forced her to stop going by Christine, or Chris for short, because that's what they used to call her sometimes too, was Chris, before they got together. But he forced her to change her name to Red because there couldn't be two Chris's, and he was the most famous one, so he wins. That was what he allegedly told her, and that was allegedly the reason why she changed her name to Red. She now goes back by Christine, you feel me? She told people don't call her Red no more. She don't fuck with that shit because there's a lot of trauma attached to that name apparently. But I'm just gonna let y'all hear what she said happened to her. We're gonna hear what she said briefly happened to her.
I'm in the midst of exposing my ex for the abuse he inflicted on myself and my children during the course of my marriage. Some people are aware of this, but some people aren't, so I'll catch you up to speed. What I'm alleging is that I was raped, I was financially controlled, I was pushed downstairs, my teeth were broken with a beer bottle, I had 100-pound suitcases thrown at me at skate contests, I was choked multiple times to the point of not thinking I would survive. My children's lives were threatened. He threatened to unalive my children. My kids witnessed all of this. I have evidence. So that's where I'm at currently. In May, I had posted a video to ask my friends.
All right, yeah. So that's all. That's a lot of the allegations that's being thrown upon this guy at the moment. Some fucking wicked shit. I don't know why all the rich, famous, celebrity motherfuckers always be having dark, weirdo shit that gets uncovered in their past. The shit's fucking beyond me, bro. Like, that shit be weird as fuck. Like, what the fuck type of nigga is you to do weird ass shit like that, bro? Like, you a grown ass man and you fucking doing weird shit towards females. I'm not talking about him specifically. I'm just saying in general, like, people in power always come out doing fucking weirdo shit. That shit lame as hell. Niggas need their ass beat, honestly. And Chris Cole, if you really did do any of this shit, you need your ass beat too, twin. Like, straight like that. But if it's not true, I'm willing to come on this bitch and I'll apologize for anything that I might have caused by even speaking on it. But I personally don't give a fuck because, like, you shouldn't even have these allegations on your name, period. Like, this shit shouldn't even come out, period. Especially she's saying that she can prove it. And honestly, like, just judging by this first video, some of it might seem like this bitch is probably just coming up with some shit. Because bitches do that, bro. Bitches come up with shit, bro. And I wouldn't put it past her because I don't know nothing about her either personally. I wouldn't put it past her. She could be coming up with all this shit, man. It could all be bullshit. But what made it believable for me, I watched this video a couple days ago. I watched this video a few days ago where she was like, this was more of an interview setting. This wasn't like the previous video that we just watched where it was like a video that she recorded of herself on TikTok where she had time to mentally prepare and compose herself before getting on camera. This is a actual interview where it's more like in real time. She's talking to a dude and you can actually see the emotions fly a little bit more freely while she's speaking on these things. And she's not really stuttering or anything. Like everything she's saying sounds for real. So I'm gonna just play this real quick. It's only 3.5 minutes. I got this shit on. I got it sped up a little bit. So just tune in.
He started yelling at me, pushed me on the ground, and just started choking me. He pinned my legs down and he just started choking me and banging my head against the ground in the garage.
Choking her and banging her head on the ground in the garage.
And like part of me just couldn't understand what was happening. But then like it just felt more and more pressure on my neck. So I tried to grab his groin, but I couldn't, it just didn't work. I just had all this like self-defense stuff.
Hold on.
Tried to grab his groin, but I couldn't.
She said she tried to grab his groin.
It just didn't work.
But it didn't work.
I just had all this.
I guess he had a baby penis.
It's like self-defense stuff going through my mind probably from podcasts that I listened to. And that didn't work. So I tried to scratch at. And
that's another thing. She just said that she tried to grab at his groin, but it didn't work. She was just thinking about self-defense things that she's seen in little podcasts and things that she's watched. The fact that you're just regularly on a random day just watching self-defense type of podcasts and shit, that kind of alludes to the fact that you sense danger could come upon you at any moment, like an unpredictability in your immediate circumstances or whatever, or your surroundings. Like it could be for a number of reasons though. I'm not necessarily saying that it has to mean that it's because of Chris Cole or whatever, but I'm just saying that kind of shows that maybe she was uncomfortable in the environment that they was living in, period. Like maybe they lived in the hood or some shit, which I highly doubt because the nigga was rich. But I'm just giving more sides to, what could possibly be going on. But that is a crazy thing to think about now. The fact that this bitch just watch self-defense shit on the regular, like, I don't know. Maybe it could just be a normal girl thing too, though. A lot of girls could just normally watch that. I'm not a girl, so I don't fucking know. Anyway.
So I tried to scratch at his eyes, just instinctually. I cannot even remember why that was what I decided to do. But I was losing air, so I had to do something. And in my mind, I thought, if I could get DNA under my nails, at least someone would know what had happened. So he let go. And I didn't know this until recently, but he let go because my daughter had walked in and saw what was happening. And she said, Dad, stop. And he yelled at her to go back upstairs.
The daughter walked in and seen this shit. Crazy, man. You subjecting your kids to this fucking weird ass shit.
I didn't hear what he was saying, but he had told the police, and I found out later that he had told the police that.
Okay, yeah, this part right here, she's basically just explaining how he told the police that she started everything and that, and she ended up going to jail for this shit and all because she withheld information from the police. She was scared to tell on him or whatever. But she ended up going to jail for it. So that could be kind of iffy too, because usually the girls don't go to jail. That was a point that Tyson Swanson had brought up. Usually the girls don't be going to jail for this type of shit, but you never know, bro. You literally never know, twin. So anyway, this next part is what really led me to believe that damn, this shit might be true. Just the way she reacted to this next portion.
So she has to be processed. Like the female.
Hold on.
And I never
Let
got
me get to
it.
Right here.
Do you think your daughter saved your life?
He asked her, do you think your daughter saved your life? I'm just repeating it just in case y'all can't really hear it.
Do you think your daughter saved your life?
No one's ever asked me. I didn't know that she saw anything until a couple days ago, like a week ago. So I've never had anyone ask me that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, she was asked if she thinks that her daughter saved her life, and she immediately started looking in the distance and breaking down crying just instantly. She just looked off and started crying instantly. You feel me? And that kind of just shows I ain't no fucking psychologist or no shit. And I ain't trying to play police and just put pieces together, because that ain't my job. I'm just saying what I'm noticing, though, because, you feel me, this is just my opinion. But the way she looked off and just instantly started crying, that kind of seems like she started recalling information and it actually hit her. Like, that shit hit her hard. Like, damn. Like, it hit her emotionally. And she also said that she didn't even know her daughter saw anything until 1 week prior, which would mean that I'm assuming that means that her daughter told her that she saw something just a week prior, and this incident happened way before that though. So like, your daughter is saying that she saw something, you're saying these things happen, and I don't know, bro. It's just like a lot of crazy shit. Even I think they got like a son or some shit. It was or maybe she had a son. There was a dude that came out and kind of took her side too, like agreeing, saying that I guess it was a son. I don't want to say for sure because I'm not 100% positive, but I want to say it was a son that agreed with her and said that he was being abusive, like based off of his encounters too. Like, he seen this stuff too, he witnessed it. So that shit's all crazy as fuck that this stuff is going on, bro. Like, if he did all this shit, bro, he a bitch ass nigga straight like that, bro. You a hoe ass nigga, bro, and you need your ass beat, stomped out for real, bro. But I digress. This is what the 9 Club had to say about it. Whenever somebody I guess they let people call in, or when you donate money, you can send like a note or some shit like that. So somebody had donated, this nigga named Cooler donated, and he asked the question, and this is how they responded to it.
Wait, Cooler. Come on, Cooler.
Cooler.
Hey. Please bring wares, Chris. Sorry, Chris Cole's. Yeah, I don't know too much about it, honestly, Kula. But thank you for the donation. We appreciate
always
you,
appreciate it, bro.
I love Kula, dude. Back in the chat, man. But yeah, honestly, I don't know too much about it. I haven't been following along, so I don't know. But
it's a lot to touch on, bro. It's a lot to touch on. You gotta leave certain things alone.
Well, yeah. I mean, Julia Roberts' name is Chris. Look at all the Kulas, dude. Everybody loves Kula. Oh, 70%. What's 70% of?
Yeah, so basically, nigga just ignored the fuck out that shit, boy. Niggas was like, man, shit, I ain't even trying to get into all that, basically. Which I don't blame him, though, bro. You got a big podcast and you can influence the way people think. I wouldn't want to get into it either. But, yeah, like, I don't know. They know Chris Cole more, so, like, I don't know. If it was me and I actually knew him, I would probably be like, twin, based off of what I know of him, that don't seem like his character. But I'm going to leave it at that because I don't know. That's probably all I would have had to say about it. But I don't know about it. I don't know him, I don't know him, so I can't really say too much, like, on either side of the other. But I just know what deserved to happen to him if that shit is true. And also, if she lying, I know it needed to happen to her, too. She need her ass slapped for real. Since you want to act like you've been slapped, I'm bushing, but definitely need to be dealt with accordingly for sure, though, if she is lying about all this shit, because you're literally ruining a nigga character. And bitches don't be thinking about that type of shit, bro, whenever they start coming up with these weak-ass rumors and shit about people of, I was finna say people of power, but, like, people in the limelight and shit. Like, they don't be realizing what can happen to these dudes that they're talking about. They be thinking about what could happen good for them. Like, they could probably get some money and shit, and they could make him feel bad. Like, no, not just feel bad. You literally ruining his career. If she's lying about this, his career is literally ruined. He got dropped from 0 skateboards. 0 dropped him, bro. Jamie Thomas and him have been locked in for a while, and Jamie Thomas got rid of Chris Cole just because of the allegations. Nothing has even been proven true or false yet, and he already has lost a huge sponsor. I believe other sponsors have followed suit too, but the 0 one is the one that I saw that really, like, threw me for a loop, where I was like, damn, yeah, this shit probably serious for real, bro, for them to actually cut ties with him, bro, because I don't know, bro. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up if he did that. That's fucked up, and it's fucked up if she lying, bro. But I digress. I ain't gonna say too much about it because, like I said, I do not know and I wasn't there. But y'all know how I feel about both parties. So, with all that being said, let's get to the very last part of the video. Unfortunately, we're gonna speak about Braille skateboarding for a little bit. I ain't gonna spend too much time on it because me personally, I never even watched the Braille. No, I'm lying. I was finna say I ain't never watched the Braille video. I watched one. I wanted to learn backsmiths real bad. Back in the day, a few years ago. So I say back in the day, it was literally like 2 years ago. But I wanted to learn backsmiths pretty bad. So I seen a video, and it was a Braille video, and there was some black dude in the warehouse, a younger black dude learning backsmiths on the rail. That's the only video I ever watched of Braille though. But so I don't know too much about the lore of Braille skateboarding. I don't know how serious this shit was for a lot of them, but I do know that they are having a tragic demise right now. Braille YouTube channel is still up and running though. Even though so many people done left, all all the whole Braille is gone. It's really just like Aaron Cairo and all the other Scientologist motherfuckers that was already around him that's still stuck around. But this weird looking motherfucker, basically, if y'all don't already know the story, he shut down the warehouse, was already getting it tore down and shit. Didn't notify all the Braille team. He didn't notify any of the people that he had on payroll and shit that it was being torn down that day. They knew it was coming, but he didn't tell them when. He didn't let them get to say their last goodbyes and one good last session at the park. None of that type of shit. They just showed up for work and they realized that the motherfucker was already torn down. So he kind of fucked them over like that. He didn't apologize to them or nothing. He didn't give them any kind of formal apology. Until recently, he dropped a video after the fact apologizing for tearing down the warehouse and shit. But like, nigga didn't even apologize to them specifically. Like, I don't know, I feel like you got these motherfuckers' numbers and shit. You know these niggas personally. You need to call them and get shit straight with them because they're also making other videos. You can watch these other videos on their channel, but all the other Braille members are also making videos on their channel speaking about how they felt about the situation, and they're explaining the way that it felt from their point of view was that they was just abandoned and left high and dry. And Aaron Cairo pays these guys, did pay these guys on salary based on how long they spent in the warehouse making content. And now there's no warehouse, so you literally just took these niggas' job. But I don't know, it's pretty fucked up, honestly, especially just because of the fact that he was like a friend to these guys. You know, it's not like he was just an employer at a job, because niggas get laid off every day, you get what I'm saying? Nigga get laid off and you be pissed off at your job, but fuck it, you go find a new one. You got to, it just is what it is. But this nigga, like, he was supposed to be their friend and shit, but he let that Scientology bullshit get to his head and he just started fucking over all his friends. Ricky Glauser brought up a good point in one of his videos where he was saying that in Scientology, they have this thing, I forget what the term is, but basically any people that you know and love that seem like they're going against Scientology, or that they may at some point turn on you, or not turn on you, but if they may refute Scientology at any point, you have to cut all ties with them. And he speculates that that's part of the reason why the whole Braille army unfolded the way that it did, because this nigga Aaron Cairo was blocking them niggas too. He blocked Ricky, and Ricky never spoke bad on him ever. Ricky ain't never say nothing bad about him. He always spoke from a very unbiased opinion. He was open about Aaron being a Scientologist, but he always was like, shit, that's him. Let him do his thing. It don't affect our business. But shit, Aaron didn't give a fuck. He still left that nigga high and dry. That shit sad though, man. I know it's sad for them boys, because all them niggas was on video about to fucking cry about that shit, boy. Them niggas was crying literally like a breakup, like you been with a bitch, married, like you been married to a bitch for 20 years, and then you catch her cheating on you with another nigga or something. Like, that's how these niggas was seeming like they was feeling, bro, in their not apology videos, but their little explanation videos, I guess you could say. So I know that shit hit them hard, so I feel bad for them boys. And this nigga Aaron Cairo, weird looking ass, he lame as fuck for the shit that he did, man. He lame as fuck for that, bro. Leaving them boys high and dry like that, man. I'm not laughing cause it's funny. It's just I'm looking at this funny looking ass picture of this fucking chicken looking ass nigga, and it's making me laugh. But anyway, man, I ain't want to spend too much time on the Braille situation. There's plenty of videos out there on the internet. By you can go watch the Ricky Glauser video, the Nigel video. You can go watch Dan Webb's got videos on it. Fucking every motherfucker. Tyson. I don't know if Tyson Swanson did one on this. A lot of motherfuckers got videos on it though. Is basically what I'm saying. So I ain't really got to harp on it for too long. Y'all know I feel like he a fucking weirdo, weird looking ass nigga. But I digress. This has been another episode of Useless Wood and Toy Banter. Get in the comment box and let me know what y'all think about any of these topics. I want y'all to know 100% I'm open to all critiques, advice, comments, whatever the fuck you need to leave in the comments, whatever you feel like is weighing on your chest at the moment after watching these videos, please leave it in the comments. I want this shit to be like an open platform where we can all discuss these topics. I don't want it to just be like I'm just yapping to y'all and like, cause I don't know it all, you feel me? I'm not the most knowledgeable person on every single subject I speak on, so I want to learn too, you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to inform and also learn too at the same time. So if y'all got any information that y'all feel like might be important for me to, drop all that in the comments, man. Let's grow this shit together, man. I know we on the road to 10K right now, so make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's get these numbers up, let's get these views up, these subscribers up. And with all that being motherfucking said, I'll see you in the next video. And oh Lord, this motherfucker.
Oh Lord, yeah, let's go.